we read about culture on social media and in the business books, and you think that culture is, sick time and paid leave and ping pong tables and parties and early Fridays and going to the beach and unlimited vacation policies and work from home and all these perks. And yes, that's part of it. But you want to know what really creates an amazing culture inside of a company? It's A players working with other A players. Okay. In my opinion, like all employees are either an A player, a B player, or C player. C players are the people that are the drain on the company. They come in, they're not actually adding more value to the company than what they're getting paid. The B players, they have a role, they're doing their jobs, and they're easily replaceable. The A players are the ones that are making the decisions, that are working hard and really adding value to the company. They're making X and they're adding value, a multiple above that. We need A players. You need them, I need them, all companies need A players. If you want to keep them around, that's a different story. Like recruiting them is one thing, but keeping them around is culture. And to keep around an A player, there's actually two things that really upset and make an A player want to go somewhere else. The first one is working with people who are not good, working with incompetent people. So if you as a boss, if you tolerate incompetence in your company, you're going to get more of it. As a boss, you get more of what you tolerate. So if you tolerate incompetence, if you tolerate poor decision making, if you tolerate a low work ethic, you're going to get more of it, and your A players are going to be incredibly frustrated. You've been there, I've been there. You're on a team, people are not pulling their weight. It makes your job harder, it makes your job more stressful, and it makes you feel inequity in the workplace. Okay. The second thing is decision making. As a boss, if you make decisions slowly, your A players will want to leave your company. We've been there too. Like we go to our boss and we say, hey, my job could be made a heck of a lot easier if we did X, Y, and Z. All we got to do is X, Y, and Z to make my life better. Nothing happens for a week. You go back to your boss and you say, hey, look, I'm still stressed out. The communication method, the software we're using, I got 3 or 4 little things that we could do very quickly to make my life easier and make me more productive. You leave the office. Well, first you get promised the world. Oh yeah, we're moving on that. We're going to do all these things. You go back to your desk, keep working. A week later, nothing happens. A month passes, 6 months passes. You realize that your company is going to make 0 changes to improve. They don't want to change. They want your butt in a seat to do X, Y, and Z. You as an A player are going to be out of there. Okay, so to build a great culture, I do 2 things. I fire people who suck very quickly, and my A players appreciate that. And I make decisions really quickly. One of my employees comes to me and says, hey, Nick, I'm really bogged down with some admin tasks. I don't like it. Can I hire an employee, an assistant that works for me? And if this is one of my A players, yes, I'll have resumes in your inbox and I'll have HR on the horn tomorrow. Okay. I'm going to post a job right now. Okay. That's the difference between a place that somebody wants to work and a place that somebody doesn't want to work. Okay. So culture, yes, there's a lot of things about culture, but we make decisions quickly and we get rid of poor performers. If you do that over time, the compounding effect is incredible.